Hello, welcome back to another Vanmanyo video where today we're looking at the brand new train that's been added to version 1.2.1 of British Railway Roblox. So in today's video we're looking at the brand new driving van trailer that you can see here that's been added to the game. It's added in 4 different liveries. Today we're driving the Greater Anglia one. It's also in a 1 Anglia livery, a Virgin livery and a sort of British Rail Intercity standard livery. If you want to see my other videos that I've made on the brand new version 1.2.1 update, they'll be in the top right hand corner now, including a whole video of me going through every new addition in the update. There's also videos of me going through each one in depth, including that 350 over there, the brand new Transport 350. That was in one of my more recent videos too. So today we're driving this driving van trailer with a class 90 at the end, all the way to Fleetwood. An express service where we're passing through most stations. Preston Junction, Leeton, Belmont Green and Fleetwood are our only stops. Anyway, let's have a look in the train. So, having been inside the driving van trailer cabs before, it's quite realistic, yeah. They are quite nice. They've included the sort of side window and the sort of table mat thing there. That's glass, that is meant to be, and yeah, it's quite nice. I don't know why it's red. Perhaps it was the ones that I've been in, they were like cream sort of yellowy colour, but that's because the ones that I went in are the Network Rail driving van trailers. In real life, the only company that still operates these are private companies and Chiltern Railways with their 68 class 68s, which I've looked at in a video that you can check out here in the top right corner. Levy on the Chiltern Main Line, these have a very close place in my heart. I've travelled on them many a time to Birmingham and London, so it's really nice that they are added. In terms of pricing, I believe these are around 1,500 coins, which does seem quite steep for what you're getting really, because you are only getting this. I don't know if you get the 90 and the Mark IIIs with it, or if you have to buy them separately, but I believe you have to buy them separately, but please let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. The reason the driving van trailer even exists is so you don't have to have 2 locos, so it's cheaper and it's easier to run, and it means that at stations you don't have to like sort of shunt the locos the other end when you're at a terminus station, for example. But yeah, here's the 90 that's been in the game for quite a while now, so it's not really that interesting, but it's pretty cool. Obviously these sets used to operate with Greater Anglia until 2021, I believe. They used to operate between Norwich up to London Liverpool Street, but then they got replaced by like the 745s and the Flirts basically, which are quite cool trains actually, although in my opinion these are far cooler than any stock Greater Anglia have now. Passing a home heave now. If you do want to see more British Railway videos, then please do like and subscribe. I'm going to release a video on a look at the brand new route extension for this update soon, so make sure you like, subscribe and turn notifications on for that. It seems as though since the last update the acceleration of these is a lot more slower. I'm not sure if that's because the acceleration was unrealistic before the update, or if they've added sort of constraints like weight. So we've got 9 carriages on our set, which might make it a lot more slower to accelerate than a 4 carriage train would, which makes sense. In terms of the interior in the Mark IIIs, I think they all look mostly the same like this. The ones that I've been in don't look anything like this. With the Chiltern Railways and cross country ones, they don't really look like this basically, but I can imagine that this is what they would look like in like 2005 and whatever, but I'm not sure if this is the Greater Anglia interior for the Mark IIIs or not. It doesn't feel like it would be theirs, because it's more of like a stagecoach interior almost, with the sort of orange specks and stuff. We're now approaching Preston Junction. I think I'm going quite quickly. There's the Virgin one, so we can have a look at that too. they would have ran on the West Coast main line up to Euston, but they were withdrawn quite quickly. I think a few of them went to Chiltern actually, if I'm not mistaken, although perhaps I am. I know that most of them have gone to scrap now, including all the Network Rail ones, because they were quite unreliable. As you can see, the interior for the Virgin ones, they're the same, but they're red instead of the blue that are the Greater Anglia ones. But yeah, there are livery options, and they're all pretty cool liveries too. Do we have to go right to the end? Are we not on the platform yet? No, we're not. We are running on time though, so it's all fine. There's a banana, a cat, and what's he wearing? A pirate hat or something. Anyway, here we are at Preston Junction, first stop of the day. The modelling on this is really nice. It's really well modelled, I think. It just looks so sleek and smart, and maybe that's my bias deep because I just like the trains in real life. They do sound very quiet, which is true for them in real life too. With Chiltern, you have a DVT and the business zone here, which I usually sit in, and it's very quiet. All you can hear is a squeaking of the carriages, and you can't hear the loco at all. One thing to say is that although the train itself is quite a lot, when all you get is just this driving man trailer, apparently there are going to be updates that make the DVT a lot more worthwhile for the purchase. What that is yet, I don't know, but that's what I was told by the developers. So although the price is quite high for what it is, it will be worth it in the end. Anyway, we're shortly approaching Leeton now. Hopefully we'll get a signal straight into Leeton, because if we don't, I'm not going to stop in time. So nice, we do. We're going to be quite late actually. Already arriving in, nearly a minute late to when we're meant to arrive. Into Leeton. I do like Leeton. Shrewsbury Station is what it's based off. It's a very nice station too in real life, and in the game it's modelled quite well too. I'm not going to go all the way to the end because I can't be bothered, so I'm just going to go to the 8-car marker because I would imagine the trains are already all on. Exactly, it's already all on the platform, so it's all fine basically. Not massively keen on the Greater Anglia livery, like why I don't like how that's quite like black almost, and it sort of doesn't fit with the Greater Anglia sort of design, like they're more red and grey and stuff. But I wonder if that would have looked better if it was grey. The Chiltern ones, they're all grey with the Chiltern logo somewhere. But yeah, it definitely makes it feel a lot more realistic, this update, with the addition of a train that, would. In reality, you don't get many 90s on one end, 90s on another end. So it's nice to have them in. But yeah, in real life, I've been on quite a few DVTs. So they are still out. They were built in 1989, I believe. So they're not actually that old. They were built to work with Mark III sets. So the ones like Greater Anglia and like Chiltern Railways, Wrexham, Shropshire. So they worked with diesel locomotives and electric locomotives. There's also the Mark IV driving van trailer, which still operate with London North Eastern Railway, which I've actually done a review on. So the driving van trailers are still a thing, and Transpennine Express, they use them, or by the time you're watching this, probably used them on their Class 68 services, using the Mark 5A. Transpennine Express only used one loco, a Class 68, and at the other end was like a driving van trailer which was sort of embedded into the carriage, which is quite cool. Anyway, we do probably need to slow down now, because we are approaching Belmont Green. That looks like it should be a train, but it's not. Oh well. There's a train. an R350. I've done a review on that, if you want to see that. It's in the top right hand corner now. We are on time now, which is good. Platform's very empty, which leads me to suspect that train's only just left, which means that we could have some traffic. I don't know if that's true or not, but yeah. Oh, perfect. So obviously these are slam doors, hence why they got removed, because they probably didn't meet disability requirements. Chilton implemented plug doors on theirs. Cross Country had sliding doors. GWR have sliding doors on their Mark 3s too, and ScotRail have sliding doors too. So slam doors not good for disabled people basically, hence why most of them got removed or changed into sliding or plug doors. Now just going to Fleetwood, and that's it. I must say the acceleration is very slow compared to what it was before the update. It just seems a lot slower to get up to speed. Like, we're only just hitting 60 miles an hour now. My Roblox avatar definitely looks the part though. Anyway, we're now pulling into Fleetwood, our terminus. So what are my thoughts on the brand new driving van trailer for British Railway version 1.2.1? Well, my first thoughts are that it is pretty overpriced in my opinion, but if they are adding more compatibility for the driving van trailer, then perhaps it'll be worth the over 1,000 coins that it cost, and getting coins is quite easy. I've got 2,500 from just driving like 5 routes, so it is pretty easy to buy this train. The actual consist of it, I think the design of it's very nice. It's modelled very well. It looks the part, definitely. I've stopped a lot too early there. It looks the part. With the Mark 3s it works very well. Obviously it's more realistic too, which is nice. It's got quite slow acceleration, but that's fine. Sounds wise, you can't really, it's just a carriage. It sounds like a normal carriage, which is, I guess, realistic. And the cab of it is also pretty well detailed and pretty realistic. So overall, I think this is a pretty good addition to the game, and it makes the game feel a lot more realistic. It's a very well modelled train too, and the 4 different liveries it comes with means that you can drive it in whatever company you want. You know, you have options. You can pick and choose which company you want. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, make sure you like and subscribe, and check out my other British Railway videos in the links in the description below. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.